Okay. Hello and welcome to the remote view. I'm Vanessa Blue, and thank you for being here. So, let's not waste any time and see what kind of messages you need. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, you're familiar with my channel. If you're not familiar with any of my work in this side of the world, uh, you can find me on YouTube, OnlyFans, all that good stuff. Um, I will try not to do too many introductions because I don't like that. If you are watching and the messages are clicking, sound familiar, could be your data. Okay? So let's just dive in and see what you, collective, need to be aware of at this time. I'm going to start with a card though. Ooh. Okay. So we've got the bitter bitch. Somebody is making a circle around the block to check up and see if they still got it and if they can still get it with you. Now, if that's not happening to you, you're doing it to somebody. Let's go to letters. Somebody's trying to spin the block. Masculine, if this is you, or feminine, if somebody is trying to spin the block on somebody, come back around, see if they still got it. Don't be surprised if that person is not nice. Pay attention. Pay attention. Let's see what messages we got here. I won't keep you long. I see the letters I, O. Now that can be in and out. Or it could be the first letters of somebody's name. Also the letter D. All right. Now, if you are trying to get in touch with somebody, if you are trying to get in touch with somebody, get in somebody's energy, okay? Um, let's be logical here. Hold on. Trying to get a little more light. Let's keep it logical here. You might be dealing with somebody you should know by the way they speak right off the top whether or not it's cool to communicate. So this could come across like in the way they say hello, like, hey. Mm, but you won't. There's also a blank here. When I see a blank, this is someone you don't know about. So this could be trying to reach out to somebody or get connected to somebody, and you don't know that they got somebody. Be aware. And what came out too is noteworthy as a ring. So if you're trying to get back in somebody's energy, somebody could be like really, really have moved. They moved on. Do I need to say more? Do I need to say more? I don't, I mean, it's all there, but I don't feel like this is the message. Um, so what I get, all right, one who chose off, to turn things off, let it go, or a dead POV, right? Somebody who doesn't see things the way you do. You may be missing their point of view. This can be a revelation of inner selfishness, player energy when it doesn't work out as planned. Somebody spinning the block, circling the block, and nobody wants that. Be aware. I just don't feel like that's all the message, though. Okay. Somebody could be acting like they got an STD. I don't like to call out that information either. But somebody could be treating somebody like they have one. I still don't feel like this is the message. So let's go with angel cards, advice. Cause and effect that makes sense. Somebody's planted, whoever you are, you planted the seeds of confusion in connections before, so don't be surprised when it's a tree of fuck no that grows out of the ground. The pushback or the disinterest you're experiencing in this other person is a quick lesson, if you want it, about the ego. You are getting a break. And while you're getting a break, get a fucking hobby that is outside of your pants. You're getting a break right now, cosmically speaking. Things may seem like they're on hold, on pause, stop, no thank you, however you need to see it, so that you can, get to know yourself a little better. Now, if you confuse this time for boredom and get back out there in them streets, well, let's see what happens. What happens if you skip this opportunity? One card. Oh, it fell out. Just so we're clear, this, right? That looks like a woman with some kids. So I'm taking, you gonna make some babies. You gonna get what you want. You want a crowd, you're going to give birth to one. Or somebody, or a bunch of people gonna give birth to a crowd. Because you don't want to wait. You don't want to wait long enough to see the signs, trust to know the path, find the right path for you. And you're going to miss your other gifts. My dog is drinking out of his bowl right now. So be mindful of being thirsty. It's got a cost at this time. I hear an old song, Love is in the Air. Ugh, sounds like someone with a deep voice. Love is in the air and the thunder of the sea. What? I don't know. Pink. So I hope some of this was helpful. Look, okay, this is a lesson, to put it mildly. So if you're going through trying to reconnect with people from the past, and you're getting the gas face, no one's interested in that, or you're getting pushback on the goods that you would prefer, don't take that personal, in the sense of being emotional with your little bitch ass feelings. Don't do that, right? It's an opportunity to get to know yourself, right? Spend some quality time with yourself, learn some new hobbies. It's not the universe in a loving way, despite your bad behavior. The universe is pushing you back for safety. Now you can take that and run with it and do bad things with that energy if you want, but there's not a lot of cards in my deck that look like this, okay? Um, if you choose not to take the divinely guided break and wait, if you choose not to take that, well, don't complain when when the events happen, right? I'm just going to try one more and see if anything else is here. So, okay, I'm going to call this the last message. Let's get it close. Choose one offer who adds a POV that matches yours. Now, if you if you don't know the letters POV, you live in a cave, and why do you have cable or internet? Anyways, but if you don't know by some coincidence, POV, point of view, someone who shares your point of view, matches your energy, as opposed to going for or chasing the tail of people who do not match your energy. This is easy, okay? For some of you, this is a one. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, sorry to hit the mic. Choose a one. Choose the one off. The person who adds an ear that they can hear your side, they understand you. You might be getting a break right now so that you can meet the person that you might have asked for. The person who does belong in your space, breathing your air, and all the other naughty stuff. The universe might be testing you at this time to see if you have patience for what you're asking for, what you're swearing up and down that you want. The universe wants to know, are you really ready for it? If you are, let's see, prove it. Have a seat for a minute. Something about reading, too. But whatever this is, yeah, whatever this is, you'd hear this person. You can hear them, they can hear you. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Any more angel advice to go with this? Move around. But while you're moving around, count your blessings. But look at the card. Be still. Sit your ass down. Get to know yourself. You can't ask somebody to be with you or tolerate your shit until you are familiar with tolerating your own shit. Got to recognize it, accept it, and want to change it or move it around a little bit so that other people can share space with you without feeling like they need to defend themselves or that you're only going to be around for 5 minutes or that you're just coming through on something small minded. What you've asked for with regards to love, even if it isn't holding hands under the rain and walking in the park, even if it ain't the slippery fun stuff, uh, even if you've asked for somebody who matches your naughty energy and can keep up with you, that person is out there, you know. But you're not going to find that person while you're looking backward. Let me rephrase that. You're not going to run into them while looking backwards. So, masculine, the universe might be suggesting that you put a lid on Mr. Happy for a little while. Just give it a break. and move around those life priorities. Because you might be creating the kind of karma that's not going to keep you erect. Okay, I'm not going to go any further than that. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to try to do a reading more often, much more often, a lot more often. I'm not going to put a date to it. It's just going to be a surprise. So if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. And if you have questions or stuff in the readings you'd like me to elaborate on, I will do so. Otherwise, this will be emergency watch out, look out, get out, or get in messages. I don't know. Whatever comes out, I hope is helpful or at least enjoyable to listen to. Either way, I'm Vanessa Blue. Thank you for being here. And this is, again, the remote view. Your presence is appreciated. And I'll see you